What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of No Mask Required. My name is Tyrell.
I'm Zach.
And today we got another pretty fantastic, fabulous
Super.
episode for you.
I just had to do it.
That would be, hey, you know what I'm saying? First off, we're not doing rivals this week. Trust.
Let us cook.
Let us cook. All right, we're going to start off with Love Island, the season finale.
That's the little switch up. We usually end with that, but
Hey.
we got something else for the second half.
Trust. Let us cook. The second half of that, probably like 3/4 of this, Superman.
So much to unpack.
Superman.
So
Now,
much.
Right now, look at me. You looking at me? If you haven't seen the movie, leave. Come back after you've seen it.
Major spoilers alert.
Major spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Last warning. Right now, go ahead, head on out.
Yeah. Just watch this whenever you see the movie. Right? You'll be all right.
You know, trust. You might want to see that movie 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty good.
I mean, all right. Let's get into it.
But-
You see that?
So,
You see that new Love Island?
Love Island. Love
You see
Island.
that?
Now,
You see that
listen.
finale?
I haven't seen everything, and I don't remember everything. The one thing I do remember was Chris and Huda having like kind of final conversation about breaking up, or Huda trying to break up with Chris,
Okay.
and then being kind of shady because Chris is now acting like you just broke up with him. Now he's being different because you just broke up with him. Now you want to still be his boyfriend, or him to be your boyfriend. All that stuff. Like, bruh, what you expect was going to happen? That was just dumb to me.
Allow me to set the table.
Give me some more.
So, episode rolls in.
Mhm.
They're fresh off of voting off Shelly and Ace. Shout out.
Oh,
God is real. God is
okay.
real. Ace never won.
Yeah.
There's also there's some whispers going on that they knew each other before Love Island.
Oh,
Trying to rig the game.
hold on.
Though allegedly, I don't know that.
Hey.
And honestly, I don't care about Ace or Shelly enough to even entertain that because they're gone. They lost. All right.
L.
So we're going to the finale, right? This is the last day of dates. Everyone has their own individual date, all right?
All right.
So the first one out the door, I'm trying to remember. First one out the door was Nick and Alandria.
Ooh.
Not a fan of either of them. That's gonna get me a lot of hate. I already know it.
What happened?
Well, they just did they did a nice romantic walk on the beach,
Okay.
and they read messages from fans.
Oh snap.
But they're only good messages.
Ah,
So it's
okay.
that's
Like what?
exactly.
So we're getting the fake ones, like
No, they're real because unfortunately
Yeah, that's
Alandria
important.
has an army of women that are like, that's my girl right there. She's gonna win.
Yeah.
She's gotta win.
Mm-hmm.
And us with empathy and like the ability to look at red flags.
Eyes, like what?
Anywhere around 20/20 vision and
The
the hearing capability of a kindergartner would have known that
Oh
Alandria
my
and Nick suck. And let's get into that because this is the last episode. We're not gonna talk about this anymore. Here's
Yeah.
why they suck, and I'll put it out there for everyone to know. People that don't like Alandria or Nick, we all seem to have the same reason, which is it surrounds Sierra, and it's not because we're like, oh, Sierra got voted off, she didn't have a chance. Who cares about her? She's racist, weird. Get her off the show.
Oh yeah, what?
Don't care about that. It's the fact that Alandria was like with Sierra.
Mm.
She gets abruptly kicked off, and immediately, like that episode, they get jiggy with it.
What?
Nick and Alandria are back. Now
Damn.
they've had a weird relationship throughout the entire season.
Mm.
They started off together, and they kind of like found their own people.
Okay. It's kind of...
But they were friends, and they wanted to basically say, well, we have feelings that blossomed out of our friendship. You look at every single one of those couples up there, save for Huda and Chris,
Mm-hmm.
they're devoid of emotion. You look at Nick looking at Alandria, and it looks like a dog looking at a piece of steak.
Bro's trying to hit,
Bro's just trying to hit.
huh?
Like, it's the clearest.
Oh man.
Guys, he's a nurse from Miami. He's not capable of love. He's capable of one thing.
He could be capable of other things, Maybe. There's some good people in
Take
Miami.
the Miami out of it. You ever met a nurse that wasn't a red flag? They exist, but you want to know why? You haven't met one that wasn't a red flag?
Why?
Because the good one is working.
Hey, hands
She
down,
working.
I don't know.
Anyway, shout out to all my nurses out there, but
Y'all be getting
They-
jiggy, huh?
us, yeah.
Put it in the comments. Let me see.
Don't do that.
No,
No,
wait.
Don't do that. No. So they have their little nice date. Then next, it's Pepe and Iris. They go on this, like, have you ever been to, like, Mexico and stuff like that? They take you out on the water, and they have these big old boats with two, like, the floating part of the boats. I don't know what they're called. They're on the side like this, and in the middle and the back. But in the front, in the center, is a net that you sit on.
Okay.
So as you're sailing the water, you sit over the water, you get the breeze, everything.
Okay.
Chill.
It's pretty chill vibe.
It is a fantastic experience, and when I did that, I was with like 30 people.
Oh,
So to have it with 2 people
that must be fire.
must have been great. I didn't even I was on my phone that whole day. Like listen, I love Pepe.
Ooh.
I love Pepe. But look, we also got to be honest.
It wasn't it, huh?
No. Pepe is bro moved wonderfully through that whole show.
Okay.
To the point where America knew he had a type.
Say
That boy didn't go through 1, not 2. He went through 3 different girls on the island.
Hey, that's what you're supposed to do, right?
All of them, white and blonde.
Oh.
Every single one of them.
Oh, brother.
Now, Pepe is what I call the most charismatic man in the villa. The little goatee, the hair, the way that he talks to people, all that, like how he's genuine. That man right there, he's reverse Hudda. In the Hudda can manipulate like that, but Pepe doesn't manipulate because he's genuine.
It's just being him.
Hudda just wants a little servant boy that she can hook up with.
Yeah.
Pepe looks like he's actually interested in exploring a person, you know? So that date went well, and then after that, it was Hudda and Chris. Now we're where you're at.
Now what I seen, okay.
Context, few episodes. Hudda and Chris been going through it. Chris is like, hey, I need reassurance that we're actually feeling each other. I'd like you to kiss me in public, because they let the villain know what they doing every night. If you can pick up what I'm putting down.
Wait. So Hudda doesn't want to kiss in public, but she's gonna get down the sheets, like.
Yeah. So he's telling the other guys, as well as Amaya, because he opens up to Amaya, like, you know how they got it, opens up to her, basically tells everybody, like, I need validation. I really like this girl. I want to explore things with this girl.
Okay.
He sees Hudda for what she could be, and I say could be because she's not. Let me cook.
I can't disagree with that. To be honest, what I've seen from her.
Yeah. Okay. So now knowing that she wants, you know, to hook up with him every night, but she won't give him that romantic validation of like PDA, which she told Amaya is because she doesn't want to make the same mistakes as Jeremiah. So she still has Jeremiah in her head.
They really do. Okay. Okay.
Chris, trying his best, talks to her. You know that episode, I'm not finished. I'm not, you know, he's trying to give his part and she keeps interrupting him. Like, okay, but and he's like, can I finish? Dude, it was bars. Watching that, I was like, you get him! Get him!
Hey, he stays
I'm like,
strong.
Chris, start cooking!
There's so many clips of that. He stays strong.
So they get their date card. Chris is excited. He's like, I get to go on a date with Hudda. We get to figure it out. Yada, yada, yada. Hudda's like, she's excited too because it's a date. But she, in the back, she's like, yo, I'm a little nervous.
Oh, she's selling her bag.
So, the night before, and this bled into the date, Hudda was trying to get down. She's trying to get down to clown.
Okay.
Like she's trying to, you know, like. And Chris ain't having it. He's like, I'm tired. And she's like, you have 3 seconds to answer me, or I'm not talking to you all day tomorrow.
Excuse me?
Boy just ignores her.
What's you in my mama? What the hell?
Did you? Okay, so you stole that bar from him then.
Oh, you said that?
So, fast forward to the date. You know, Chris brings her in all romantic, carries her over the water, rolls out that red carpet. Despite him having clear issues with her, but he wants to work through it, right?
Okay.
So,
collective black
again, to everyone with eyes and ears, America knew. Like, there's subsects, like, there's this one podcast on Barstool with the girls. I don't remember what the name was called. But they're like, Chris was a little weird. He didn't help Hudda across the water after she broke up with him. Yada, yada, yada. She's like, I just find that that's lying because he said that he didn't feel a type of way, but he clearly did. Girls, shut up.
For real?
Like,
you just broke up with me? What?
Like,
huh?
okay, but luckily most people also were like, no, like, Chris clearly, he was advertising himself. He's like, this is what I could be if I'm your man. If we're like that together. Carry you across the water, pull out your chair.
I could do for you.
You know, see what I'm doing wrong so that I could fix it. Let's work through, that type of stuff.
Okay.
So that's setting the table. Now, describe to me what you saw at dinner.
It was atrocious. Like, see, I don't think Chris is like an aggressive kind of person, but like he's very laid back, very, I guess, soft spoken. I haven't seen many clips of him, so that's what it seems like. But like he's trying to talk to Huda, and she's just interrupting this man. And then she's gonna like do this little pouty, It's like, brother's trying to tell you, like, it is weird for, like, especially when the man is telling you, I just want reassurance that there will be something after this.
Wait.
And you look at him funny.
Lady.
You know what I'm saying? He's
lady.
like, I want to actually develop a relationship with you outside of the physical. And you look at him like he's crazy.
Lady.
Like,
I'm trying to do my work type shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you don't really see that. He's like, you can tell he's putting forth the effort, and he's, I guess, trying to look past what they've been through already. And he's like, I think we could be something. And Huda's looking at him like, but last night you didn't want to
like a piece of meat.
Yeah.
She looking at him like he cattle. Like
you didn't want to deal with me yesterday. You didn't want to do this. Like, just communicate with me. As he's trying to communicate with you, you're just ignoring him. So I'm like, I don't get
it
doesn't make sense to me.
From what I saw, I watched throughout the season. I maintained that Huda was a manipulator, but I also gave her flowers. I'm like, yo, she's good because she got me rooting for her. But I never once said that she was not a manipulator. I'm like, no, I can see it. I see it right now. Like, she's manipulating everyone around her, that she actually wasn't that bad. She made a whole show of being like, I'm turning a page, I'm trying, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
It all collapses in this day.
Same person, episode 1. What are we talking about?
Worse. Because they've been building it, like, there's separate story arcs for every couple, right?
Yeah.
Nick and Olandria, there's an artificial, which unfortunately the masses do fall for this artificial BS, that they like each other. And the funny thing is that you have, like, Chris looking at Huda multiple times during the season, and you're like, oh, he's into her. You have Amaya and Brian, shout out the winners of Love Island.
Oh, they won?
Yeah, they won.
All right.
Anyway, you have Amaya and Brian, you see the way Amaya looks at him, the way he looks at her.
Okay.
The way even Pepe looks at every blondie he's been with. You can see that there's something there. But when you see Nick and Olandria looking at each other, you see Nick trying to crack, and Olandria being like, he's such a good friend. You can see it in their eyes. Like, I'm not even like, you can see it in their eyes. Now, so this one of the story arcs is Huda's story arc. She's known as the crash out queen, the crazy one, and the whipping post.
The whipping post?
Yeah, like everybody just dog piles her, and like she's. Oh, then maybe I misspoke.
So what?
No, but she's the item everyone likes to beat up on.
Okay.
Which I remember watching through. People I was watching with were like, I do start to feel bad for her, and I'm like, okay, but like, I get it, because what they're showing us, I do feel bad for her. She's trying to grow, at least from what they're showing us. Here's how I know it was all BS. We get to the date. After all this supposed growth that Huda's been going through, she talked to Amaya before going on the date just to see, like, what can I do? Like, how should I prepare? Like, it looked like she's taking steps. Then Chris lays out his grievances, says he wants to work through it, and he said, this is the last night, so we got to make a decision right now. You saw it. What do you say? What do you say?
That didn't look. I didn't know that previous part. I only saw this today. I forgot exactly what it was, but like, what do you say? Something along the lines of like the way she was talking to him.
Yeah.
I forgot exactly how he said it, but it was like, you're not gonna talk. If I
here,
was
don't look for the quote. Just like what he meant.
Well, essentially, like, it's a word there, but essentially, like, you're not gonna talk to me like talking to Huda. You're not gonna talk to me any kind of way if I don't let my mama talk to me like that. I'm gonna let you talk to me like
on
that.
When he said that, I got up. I was like, tell her.
This guy,
let her know. Let her know.
He's so calm with it too. It's like, listen, we're not gonna
Nonchalant.
have this. He's like, not emotion, not anger, not nothing. It's like, I'm not gonna have this in my house. I was like, yo, keep
Wait,
cooking.
okay, like they're hating on Chris. They think he's not being cooperative. But I'm like, I've never seen a man on reality TV have
Got
this much,
cooperative.
like this level of emotional intelligence. Like,
Literally.
ladies,
Literally.
ladies, if you want a man with emotional intelligence, Chris is it. Chris is it. That is the model that you should be like looking for.
Mhm.
Because he's like, I know what I want. I need to articulate this in a respectful way that one validates her or leaves room for validation because he doesn't know what's going on. So
That's
he,
the question.
when he confronted Huda, he was like, listen, like, is there something you need to talk to me about?
Mhm.
Like, I need that we needed this validation. It wasn't that he wanted to fix a
Actually,
problem
like, literally, yeah.
without yelling at her. Without yelling at her, getting loud,
Mm-hmm.
physical, none of that.
Nothing.
The only thing he did that people been having a problem with, but I've been eating up, can I finish? Can I finish? Let me finish.
Like, he's boiling over. Yeah, I'm
So-
not surprised.
Huda receives all this. The most eloquent ultimatum. It's not even an ultimatum. It's just let me know where you're at right now. Right now. Just let me know so I can act accordingly.
Come on.
But again, he said, all this thing, I need that validation. You ain't giving it to me, so I'm gonna need this validation out. Like he made it clear, like we gotta have to like start actually taking steps.
Are we doing this or not?
Are we doing this or not? He said, I don't like how you talked to me last night. I'm a grown ass man. Quote, I don't let my mama talk to me like that, much less anybody else. More bars.
Fire.
Puts all that out. Literally, if you're any girl, woman,
Man.
and you have this guy, 6'8", EuroLeague, or is he in the EuroLeague?
Yeah,
EuroLeague
overseas.
basketball player. Saying, I want to work with you, but these are my problems. Now, you need to tell us how we're going to move. Gives you all the power. Says, tell me how we're going to move
What
going forward.
What are you trying to do? Let me know.
And for Huda to be like, I think we should just be friends. Start crying. And Chris being like, cool, all right, no hard feelings. And then demanding the same treatment that she's been
Bruh.
getting.
That
Wow.
part.
And then
Oh.
him just being like, I'm not carrying you. It was
No.
poetic. It genuinely was poetic.
Why
because
would he? Yeah.
because she has gone through those same things before.
Mm.
But she's always had someone to carry her across that water. Metaphorically, of course. She's had the girls in the villa, even
Got
though
some support somewhere.
she's had some support somewhere. And now that it's just them, this is your last chance, you blew it, there really is nothing else for you. It's such a complete arc of Huda going from person to person, and being like, I need to look for yada yada yada. I need this, and this, just for her
Shit.
to have all the evidence in the world
Right back
that
to
what
what
she
you started.
actually needs is to change.
Oh
But
my goodness. It's like,
But- she still doesn't get it.
That's this is their story arc.
After being left to walk across the
That's
water
it.
alone, to drink alone, come back to the villa single,
By
she
yourself?
still doesn't get it. And I think there's just a
No.
little bit of poetry in that.
He dog. I still remember she was standing up there. You're not gonna carry me back. He was about to. He was about to do it too. He's like, I'm.
Well, you want to know what he was about to do? He held his hand to walk across that water.
Mhm.
Still a gentleman.
See, he still tried. He's
Still
like,
a gentleman.
Let me still get her to a place where I know she's okay, so you can. Nah, she's like, you're not gonna carry me. Goodbye.
Demanding that
Goodbye.
demanding that treatment
What's wrong with you?
from a man that you have objectified, not listened
Come
to,
on.
and talked dirty on him to the other girls. Like you remember afterwards, right? How she was telling all the girls what happened.
Oh my goodness.
It was
dude.
bull.
Why
Wrong.
would I?
That's not what happened.
I mean, he didn't know about that part, but like, if he did, still, like, why would I? Why am I still gonna pretend to be your man? You broke up with me, not the other way around. I said, what you say you don't want me. You look like I did anything afterwards. I could just left. I like, what? We're done? Okay, goodbye. Like,
So the Huda story arc went from her being a wreck to her
Even
trying to
worse.
grow to ultimately her still being the problem. So all this stuff about Jeremiah did X, yada yada yada.
Man.
Oh well, Huda never really had a man to begin with because she was so with Jeremiah, and then everyone else was already coupled up. She could only get stragglers. da 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 da, to her trying with Chris.
It's over with.
Chris trying too. Chris was
Surprisingly-
definitely better than Jeremiah.
So I was surprised with Chris. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
The overseas
Because he
basketball
saw the
player.
crash out
Like I
on
was
TV
surprised.
with all of us.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Man.
Still did, and she was the one to push him away, but
Mm-mm.
demand that same attention.
See that right there. Mm.
And that's why she's a manipulator. However, for our emotionally mature king, Chris,
Hey,
didn't work.
you ain't gonna fall for that.
No.
You too calm, cool, and collected.
Now, on to the winners. The happy
A
couple,
winning couple.
Brian and Amaya.
Brian.
Talk about story arcs. Did you know about Amaya's story arc this whole time?
I have not been paying attention to either of them, to be honest.
Maybe you should have done your homework. I'm about to put you on game.
Hey, listen. Just put me on it.
Alright, so Amaya, admittedly, I don't like the sound of her voice that much, but she is so sweet, so
Okay.
funny, so nice, genuine.
Okay.
She's a lover girl, right? She's a lover
She's
girl.
increasing. She's incredible.
No.
What's
The
up?
only bad, and this feeds into how I think that she's like the greatest. Like her one flaw is the sound of her voice, but at the same time,
Oh.
you always want to hear what she gotta say.
That's a
It don't matter how
that's a
she
good predicament
sounds.
to have.
That's a bar.
That's a good one. Hey, write
That's a
that down.
bar
Write that
right
down. Your
That's a
voice,
bar.
but I hear you speak.
You always
All
want to
right.
hear what she gotta say. She put Huda in her place, but not by telling her, talking down to her.
Yeah.
She eloquently explained in Huda speak
Ooh.
where Chris was coming from.
So she translated it.
She translated
Oh, wait a minute.
And Huda still fumbles. But the ability
That was
to do
meant
that.
to be, but that's
I was talking with HR about this.
okay.
She is what she said was she's a ditz that's so smart.
Oh,
Like she gives that energy of like an airhead, girly girl,
but she's not.
wants her Prince Charming,
Mhm.
all of that. But she passed that
She's
nurse's test. She's a nurse too.
She's smart.
Now I give her a break
Okay.
because she has proven to me over this whole
She's
season
not like that.
that she not like that
Mm.
at all.
Maybe.
And she got a job at Savage Fenty.
What? Oh, she good then. She good.
She
Hey, tell me,
chilling.
Ressa, what's up? But
So throughout the whole season, she went from guy to guy, trying. And these
find
white
something
boys,
real.
these
Oh,
white
okay.
boys,
This is your first problem.
were like, she's a lot. Even the black guys were like, yeah, she's a lot. I don't know how to deal with that. The consensus, she's a lot.
Isn't she like Dominican? Or what?
Yeah, she's Dominican. She lives in New York. So she's Latina.
She's loud. Yeah.
That's a microaggression.
Is it not? It was not true.
No,
I
she not loud. She vocal. That's different than loud.
don't know. I haven't seen it though.
You haven't seen
So
it.
you let me know.
So she's very vocal.
You're Dominican.
And knowing this, that she went from guy to guy, couple to couple, and no one really liked her because she's too forward. She's so emotional. She's just too much. Comes, you remember the challenge we were talking about? Everyone's reading on the post
Yeah, they're
office.
reading their.
They started dogpiling Amaya. Remember?
I don't
The
remember.
one man to stand up for her, Brian.
That was Brian.
He said,
Oh, boy.
"Guys, our culture is passion. Y'all don't get it." And he said to her later, "What they see as flaws, I see.
no.
I see as benefits."
No way. This.
Steph Curry on the three, step back, bang! This man right
With
here.
the half-court shot. Yo.
She finds her Prince Charming, bro. She finds her Prince Charming,
He said, "Oh."
and he's so,
Oh.
and he's quiet. He's kind of quiet.
Okay.
I will say that he's not as talkative. He's very quiet, but he listens
Mm.
and he likes to hear her talk.
It's a good balance.
It's perfect.
Very good balance.
It's perfect. Now,
Cooks.
me personally, I don't know that much about Brian because I haven't seen his personality on Love
Oh.
Island. He came in Casa Amor.
Okay.
So
Is he more like reserved then?
I don't
Or
know.
he just has been on TV like wow.
What I would say is I think he's more laid back.
Okay.
He's not one to say something first.
Oh, okay. So
He's not one
wait.
to push something.
Mhm.
He's one to watch, put in his 2 cents when it's his
Mm.
time, come on back. But he's honest.
Okay.
He's funny too, and he's
Got it.
genuine.
Okay. More of a chill ass.
Their
type
date.
person.
Their date. Great.
That was
So they had the last date. So they left while Huda and Chris were currently breaking up with each other. So they Huda and Chris didn't come back. So they didn't have any of that messing with them.
Good. Very good.
They had a little charcuterie board, and then their date was to sit on this very nice looking set and go through a scrapbook of Amaya as a little kid, little baby pictures on that, as Brian baby pictures, little kid on that, and then both of them in the villa together.
What?
And they finished the date, taking a little Polaroid selfie,
Hey,
putting it on the last page.
someone got cracked that night for sure.
Dude,
That's a solid one.
absolute cinema. Pete.
That was a
Like,
solid day right there.
The entire season, I've been watching Amaya, and I'd be like, yeah, like, I don't really like her voice. She has, like, there's one joke that she has where whoever leaves for a date, she, like, makes some babies. I'm like,
Oh.
on TV.
Whoa.
You know what? You do you, girl. You on Love Island. And I gave her the benefit of the doubt. And I'm glad I did.
Okay.
You know, because I'm like, maybe she's just trying to be funny. She could be funny.
Maybe we just don't understand, huh? Maybe it's just a language barrier.
Yeah. But not language. Come on, bro. She's from New York. What are you talking about language barrier, bro?
It could be a language barrier. She's Dominican. What do you mean?
Bro, she's from New York.
New York people speak weird too. They say odd stuff all the time.
Dude, they speak English.
I know they speak English, but their English is different than our English. You know what I'm saying?
I'ma just put
Put like that's mad
I'm
weird.
gonna put a pin in that.
It's mad brick outside. That don't sound weird to you?
I mean, yeah, that one sounded weird to me. I don't think you're using it right.
It sound right? I don't know.
It didn't sound. All right. Anyway, and so, you know, they have an amazing day. My one gripe, Amaya is a 10 out of 10. She could wear anything, hair. It can be curly, straight, all done up.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. She could rock it. My one beef, I don't think red is her color. She wore red everything. The dress was fantastic. The nails were great. I just don't think that's much of her color.
Was that like
And I think I was validated in that. The night of when they were announcing who the winners were, all pink, flawless. She looked great. Like, out of all the women there, you could look across the board. Gorgeous. Then there's Alandria with. Alandria is so ruined for me. It doesn't matter how great she looks. I'm like, ugh.
So Rose rolls eyes. He was holding it back. He said,
Listen, I have words for something like that. And then you have Iris. She finally puts on makeup, looks like a completely different person. But her outfit's great.
Okay.
Then you go to Maya. Bright pink hair, steals the show from all of them. You know the dudes in wax suits.
They have like
Chris looked tough.
shorts.
He had it was tux. So he had the black tux pants and a deep velvet red coat.
Okay.
Brian had a tough navy blue suit, like tuxedo suit to go with the Maya's pink.
Okay.
Pepe had that white tux with the black pants. You know the penguin look.
Okay, so classic.
No, he looked. Out of all the guys, Pepe was on point.
Yeah,
Bro.
dope, huh? Had the jewelry and everything on him.
The one that's balding looked better than all of them. And then Nick had this weird, disgusting yellow floral and black tux top, and just black pants and a white shirt. What upset me about Nick's outfit, it wasn't even the jacket. It was the fact that he's the only one in a tuxedo without a tie.
He wasn't wearing a tie.
I don't even like bow ties, but if everyone else got a tie on, put a tie on. It's about respect. Also, going to my point, he don't really like her like that.
Okay.
You're not gonna put on a tie for your potential co-winner of Love Island?
The last episode, everything.
On the last episode? After you've been wearing shorts all season. It's a
innocent.
respect thing, Nick.
Come on, like, he didn't wear a tie with that goofy at. Let's not get into it, but
So that's the Love Island finisher. Amaya, full circle, guy to guy to guy. White boy being like, she's just a lot. It was Austin. Austin was a white guy.
yeah, of course.
The
he
guy
was like
manually
that.
speaking
Come
like, she scares me. And then there was Zach, the British guy, who dogpiled her when everyone else was being like, you're just too emotional. You need to dial it back. Meet people where they're.
Is that the Asian British dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
He makes that episode made me so angry because she is perfect. and everyone was like, everyone else who's I can verify because I've watched it sucks. They're bad people. At minimum, they suck. At worst, they're bad people.
Oof.
And then Brian, like, you guys don't get it. Speaking for America here, Brian was right. They don't get it.
USA.
So, come down to the final. Me and HR, we're watching.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, we sweating.
Oh, as you see, huh?
You sitting there like, what if Nick Landry wins? Please just let Pepe and Iris win if it's not on Maya and Brian.
They got him praying. He said, "Hey guys, me again."
We speaking to anybody who's listening. We were
look
like,
up,
yo,
looking down. Hey,
look
listen.
up. We was going like,
please,
please,
listen.
just not them. I'll take Hunter and Chris,
Everybody
freshly broken
else.
up. So it wasn't them.
Mm.
I'd love to see the analytics, data behind it, so I can know how much of America's just gotta go.
How much?
How much of
How many
America just
voters
sucks.
just?
Yeah, because the discourse around Nick and Alandria, of course, is just like smooth brain. It completely just does not revolve around her character at all, and if it does, it's delusional. It's like she's so real. I'm like, half the things that she says that are real are in a confession booth said to nobody.
So how's that real? Talking behind people's backs then. That's what? That made no sense at all. Like, what?
And then how's she real if she goes back to her bestie's committed, like, closed off relationship, whatever, within an episode? That's canonically a day, 2 days in an episode.
Yeah, that's scummy right there.
Like, at minimum, it's scummy. It doesn't matter if she's gone or not.
No.
After you... Bro, I just
That's
can't.
weird.
Even when they came back from Casa Amor, and Sierra was still kind of, like, iffy with him, her and Nick make out, and they're still, like, together. And then I think Iris was the only one who was like, dude, you have a problem with that? And Sierra's stupid ass, like, should I?
Oh my god.
Should I have a problem with that?
Yes.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
That's supposedly your bestie
Oh.
with your man. Swapping tongue.
But I just don't care.
Yeah, I can go on about how much Alandria sucks.
I'm just cool with that.
And I don't really have to go into Nick like that because it's inherent. Like, no one out of any of the guys that were there last night, if they said, who's your favorite guy? I guarantee you the one with the least votes, Nick. Yeah. Because Chris, God sent, just an angel. An angel that's 6'8" and plays in the Euro League.
Gigantic angel, yeah.
Then you have Brian, who is literally Prince Charming right now. And then Pepe, who is the most interesting man in the world, like the Dos Equis commercial.
we stacking up right now, okay.
Yeah. So, flawless victory, Love Island. Flawless victory. Amaya and Brian win. Nature is healing.
Congratulations.
Hutta is still single.
Congratulations.
And her daughter gonna watch her one day and be like, man, you really do suck. She gonna watch that whole season back. And be like, I know where I get it from now. All my problems stem from you.
You are the problem.
And the only reason I'm being hard on Hutta is because, like, I did give her that benefit of the doubt, knowing she was low-key manipulated. I'm like, maybe she'll look the other way for this 6'8" basketball player and be humble just a little bit. That's all you gotta do. You can still be a manipulator. Guess what?
Even me. Even the guy, like last time, I even said, what if Chris and Hutta make it out? So I even have faith in them, just based off how we were talking
Because
about it.
Chris was so understanding.
You know, it
you
just
think
seemed
she'd
like
see that as like a binary?
Because in hearing about her and Jeremiah, like Chris was such a step up.
Such a step up.
But I'm like, I said I have faith, but I guess my faith was misplaced. Or the wrong person, I guess. Not Hutta. Chris got it, but not Hutta.
Yeah, so that's that with Love Island. Nature's healing. Nick and Alandria stands can be upset until next season. And I hope that they stay upset that whole season because they're probably just not the sharpest emotionally. Probably not the sharpest. I'm not saying you're bad people, guys. I'm just saying to look at everyone on stage and pick those two as who you wanted to win.
Interesting choice.
They just hate it.
Interesting.
I'm like, bro, it's just Love Island's West Side Story, bro. It's just Love Island's West Side Story.
Insane. Hey, y'all, let us know in the comments who you think should have won. What you think of the season? What do you think of all the fits? What do you think of what two? Brian and who? Who won?
Boy, I'd smack you on camera.
I forgot to say what.
It's Brian and Amaya.
And Amaya.
Brian and Amaya.
Okay. What do you think about Shawty from the Bronx?
Oh.
Oh, she's not from New York?
I have no idea where she's from. I skipped that. But
Shawty from New York.
you can't say Shawty from the Bronx and her not be from the Bronx, bro.
What do you think about Jenny from the block?
Come on. Come on, bro.
My bad, G.
Bro, that's racist.
That's not racist.
Jenny Puerto Rican. She's Dominican.
I didn't say she wasn't.
This man right here. All right.
But so let's know what y'all think in the comments. So now,
let's get to Superman. Let's get to Superman.
now the main reason why we here. Superman.
Dude.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That movie. Now, mind you, I did the one thing you're not supposed to do. Read
Don't
reviews.
say it. Don't say it.
Read reviews, watch reviews, do all these things, like listen to other people's opinions and like get their insight on it before you watch it, right? Because I saw it like
I gotta go with no expectations.
or today actually, and
I saw it today too, like an hour before this.
so
I saw it twice this weekend.
That's like
This is the second time today. I love that movie.
It's solid. Like people, so the reviews is pretty much is very good or is very bad, and anytime it's been like that was like I can remember.
Of course you can. What else is new?
It's like it's not that many movies that are in that kind of spectrum. Like either it's good or it's not. Maybe like Age of Ultron. Some people said it was garbage. Some people said it was goated.
I don't remember Age of Ultron having that type of dichotomy. What I would say is it's like the Snyder Cut Justice League in terms of the reviews being split like that.
That's another one.
Maybe remember because it came out and everyone's like, it sucks, it's too long, it's too dark, it's still Zack
Oh,
Snyder,
like the second one. Hey, like
and then people watched the movie, gave it a shot, they had no idea about it. Like, this is one of the best movies I've ever seen.
the white split there.
Like,
So,
yeah.
But you go watch it. Cinema.
Dude,
Peak.
hold on.
Visually, music,
Absolute
characters,
cinema.
story,
Cinema.
the whole thing. Like, listen, I honestly.
Let's break it down real quick. Let's break it. How
Well,
do we
give
want
us
to attack this? How do we want to attack this? We
Let's-
want to go story, then characters, or characters and story?
I feel like you gotta do story first,
Okay.
and then characters.
Okay.
And I'll give you more of it. So, it's such a good one.
Boy.
Like you start out. So first off, let's just give a little bit back. The universe has already been established. Pretty much. You're not like, you don't have the Justice League, shocker, but like you have, you start with Superman, start with Krypto.
The world has metahumans. Like
They exist.
It's not a new thing.
The world knows about Superman, but like, and some other heroes, Green Lanterns, like they know about all this stuff. And so you start literally with Superman losing. That's how you start the movie. This man has been beat up really bad. Krypto literally dragged, just like in the trailer, Krypto drags him back to the
Fortress of Solitude.
Fortress of Solitude, and you get the the robots are the coolest part.
Dude,
I
did
love
you
the
know
robots.
that they were all practical?
That was practical?
The only time it was CGI was the fights.
What?
Yeah.
That was okay.
This is why in Gun We Trust. This is why in Gun We Trust.
Give him his snap. That was fire. Okay. When he goes in the robots were funny. Then he gets healed up to go right back. Right, so he's like, I'm trying to save the day. I got beat up by whoever, some random. That's like an organism
Hammer
robot.
of Barovia.
That's the
Here.
name.
I
That's
got
the
it.
name. Right, he flies back to Metropolis, and he fights this Hammer of Barovia. Dog. Can I just to pause right here? Like
The fight scenes.
oh my goodness.
The fight scenes.
It was
That's
real. I felt it. I felt every hit. Like it was real.
In the same way that like people use a syringe to like use drugs, I felt like someone syringed like liquefied hope straight into my
It's like-
body. Like
Boys, we're back.
like okay, so from that Hammer of Barovia, we can clearly see that this is Lex Luthor. They paint in on this whole command center looking thing. Lex Luthor shouting command like 1A, 15B, 11K.
Oh my goodness.
Fight styles, yada yada yada. And they're pretty like they know how to explain. Like Gunn wrote in explaining what was happening very well.
Very good.
immediately you're like, oh, who's this guy? I'm the Hammer of Barovia. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So like, what are they doing? How like, what's Lex doing? He's just shouting stuff. He's like, oh yeah, he's created like different fight moves to counter Superman, and they're like, oh, how? Well, he's been studying him for just laying the groundwork so well.
It's the way he wrote.
So, Superman.
Ooh, yeah.
I feel like it's such a good thing to not start on Superman's first win, which is what every movie Superman 1 has been about. It's the first time he comes out on
Normally
Superman
gets like Zod,
saves the day. It was about the first time he lost. That changes the entire dynamic of the movie.
Huge.
Because usually when you lose, it's like, oh, well, he's done. No, it's Superman. So when he loses, it's what do I do now?
Mm-hmm. How do I get my get back? How do I get back up?
And it explains how his whole identity as Superman 3 years leading up to this movie is built by the mission that he was sent to from Krypton, how his parents raised him, and...
His parents were very interesting too.
Very
interesting.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
And basically just, the classic Superman stuff. Be a good person. You need to save people. Your job isn't to, be super. It's to save people, save lives.
Good, lighthearted.
He's very human. Anyway, so we see all this. Lex Luthor finds that recorded message of his parents, the one that they sent, the Kryptonians that sent him over. They recorded a message saying "Hey, you are the hope of Krypton." Da da da. He repairs the second half of that message because it was damaged on the way over, and it's basically them being like, "Take over the world, recreate Krypton."
You'll be a god amongst men.
Superman, identity crisis immediately, and this is right after he just saved Metropolis from this rampant monster,
giant lizard thing.
And let's talk about this because the Justice Gang was helping him fight this monster. Superman barely was fighting this thing. Let's be honest.
He wasn't trying to hurt it.
And this is
like that.
This is how I knew that Gunn understands Superman in ways that I guess Zack Snyder does, but also didn't focus on. Everyone's fighting the monster. Who out there making sure everybody's safe?
Tried his best. He's zooming around.
This man saved a lady, a child, and this thing had me ecstatic. He saved that little squirrel. He saved the squirrel and the dog. That's usually collateral damage.
He's such a good guy. He's trying to save
everything.
The lizard monsters.
Everything.
Bro. He's like, don't hurt it, because they're trying to poke his eyes out. It's like, guys, there's another way. There's a better way.
And then
this thing is literally Godzilla breaking everything. There's no, to the point where Mr. Terrific just has to go and is like, all right, kaboom. Send the drones in, boom.
So, he's established himself as someone who's not trying to fight things to protect people, but to protect people so that, he just wants to... There is no fighting in his brain. It's protecting people.
I want to be your savior.
I saw this one take where it says Superman was, everyone thinks of superheroes more like cops, but Superman should be thought of more like a firefighter. He's not meant to enforce the law. He meant to save lives.
He's just trying
and that feeds into him going to Jarinpor for no other reason than, those people are about to die. That was his only reason. They're about to die. There's no reason that these Barovians should be going into Jarinpor because they don't like their government. They're trying to liberate them. And he even says, that's silly. They're going to kill them. And then you see that later in the movie when Dictator of Barovia is like, we're not going to stop till Jarimporian blood just runs through the streets. Psychos.
And then he used that same thing he did the first time, used it against him. And then even Lois does it. Because Lois is the first time he went over there to stop the war, Lois was who gave you the authority to do that? Authority for America to interfere inside the war. And he's literally they were going to die. I'm still standing.
He even said, I'm not representing America. Also, it's a bar because Superman's traditionally thought of as truth, justice, and the American way. The American way has nothing to do with the American government. And that, as people raised in America, we were pretty much taught that growing up. How did America start? A bunch of drunk, rowdy, rambunctious, half Christians
and steal
we're literally like, I don't want to pay taxes, so I'm just not going to listen to whoever's telling me to pay taxes. And then they burn half the country down just to be free. Like,
Come on.
is that a crass way of describing it? Yeah, but do you want to know what it also says? Who cares about a government authority? We believe in X, Y, and Z.
Yes.
Superman does the same thing. Without even saying truth, justice, the American way. He says, no, like, we save lives out here. That's our mission. It's about doing what's right.
Best we can, as long as we can, forever.
So, Superman posts that video coming out after he saves everybody pretty much twice already. He turns himself in to the American government. So now his sins of interfering in geopolitics, as well as that video coming out, has made the government be like, yeah, you're done, bud.
Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. They throw him in a pocket universe. Then Lex Luthor trying to interrogate him, figure out how he takes, literally just trying to take him apart from the top down inside of this pocket universe. Of course, they escape. They get out with the help of Mr. Terrific and Lois Lane, who I will also shout out Lois Lane later when we talk about these characters.
I didn't like Lois Lane. I like characters.
What?
I did not like Lois
Let's
Lane.
get to that later, because
I'm not gonna lie.
All right, so they leave this pocket universe. Superman's
What
tweaking. Metamorpho.
Metamorph, yeah.
We'll talk about it, because he's not really integral to the plot like that. He was very integral to like one small aspect that makes the story make sense, but not the overall.
Still,
plot.
yeah, him and his child, like, that whole thing.
Yeah. And he's healing up at his parents' house, Ma and Pa, in the middle of Kansas. Identity crisis. Dad comes out, gives him a good old pep talk, which that's what Ma and Pa can't afford. They're the guys that remind him that he's human, that he's not.
Who you are.
He's like, no, you're not an alien. That little alien that your parents sent us, he gone. You are Clark because you decided to be Clark. You were raised as Clark. So
his
straight
dad
to his
getting
character.
is dad getting emotional, saying like, "I'm so proud of you."
Oh yeah.
I'm up. All right, let's do this.
Yeah, I felt the whole theater just be like, all right, who's he going whoop ass on?
Like, he's recharged now. You good?
So comes back to Metropolis. First thing that he does is doesn't look for Lex, doesn't look for nobody.
Where's my dog?
No. That was a little early. First thing he does, make sure everyone gets out okay. Superman. Man of Steel, he didn't give a rat's ass about everybody else in that city. Now, in that specific Superman's defense, he's like, Doomsday Clock just hit 0, so it's game time.
They flattened like 3/4 of the town, so
like, try like 5 major areas on the planet. Yeah, like he said, it's game time. It's now or nothing. We going full hell. I get that.
Let's go box him.
This Superman is much more in tune with his humanity. He doesn't feel like the god distant from humans trying to be very much. He's fighting to save the day. He wants to save everybody. And that, you see his motivations when you see who he's fighting against in those last scenes. He's fighting up against someone who's put nanites in his lungs and eyes, cannot breathe or see. A guy, like a mystery dude, that is just as strong as he is. And he knows how strong he is because he got his ass whooped by him 2 times. Twice. Still finds a way. Like, he forces a way through to be able to save the day. Absolute cinema. He finally gets to Lex Luthor. Did you see that monologue?
I don't remember that part. That's what I'm trying to rewatch. It's like
Lex is going off on it.
There was so much,
We can get to Lex too, but Lex has essentially established that I hate you because you force humanity to realize how weak we really are.
A reason for hate? W villain.
We can get into how W of a villain he is in a second. Lex Luthor going off on him like, you're the danger to the planet, yada yada yada, and then Superman's like, no, like, we share something no matter where we come from. Our humanity is shared amongst us. And he says, Lex, if you realize we have the same, our strengths are exactly the same as people, you would make the world such a better place. Lex not having it. He's just like, easy for you to say. Which, okay, Lex is low-key right. He's like, easy for you to say, buddy, you're bulletproof.
Rose also jealous, but anywho.
Exactly. So the movie basically ends with Superman regaining the trust of the world, saving inspiring other heroes to basically say, yeah, we don't give a rat's ass about these geopolitics things anymore.
Right.
We do what's right no matter what. Hawkgirl, Green Lantern, and Metamorpho all save the Jaramporians in place of Superman while he's currently saving the world of Metropolis. Guy Gardner basically is like, hey, couldn't make it, bud. You got an upgrade. Fantastic. Hawkgirl, she's not a superhero. She's much better. She's much better.
But you're like Superman. She was holding the president of, what was it?
Barovia. She gets the dictator Barovia. And the guy's like, oh, you're a hero. You're not going to do nothing. And she's like, no, I'm not. Drops his ass from like 8 stories up.
Pah!
Turns into an Alka-Seltzer pill.
He's a hero. No, I just like to fight. Like, what?
Smoke
I'm
demon.
here to save the day? Like, what?
Smoke demon with morality. That's what a hot girl is. Genuinely.
That was, man.
So, that's basically the premise of the movie. It is an identity crisis amongst Superman. It's a story about we are the people and the hero that we choose to be. Don't matter about anything else. It's about right and wrong and the ability to act on said morals. And it's like that with every character.
Yes.
That's a central North Star for every character in that thing. Except for Lex, of course, but he's the bad guy.
Lex is out. Listen. We gotta talk about some characters.
Let's talk about the characters.
First one we're starting with is Lex.
Whoa.
We gotta start with Lex.
I would say let's save Lex, because he's gonna be, we gotta unpack what I'm. Let's
There's
start.
so much.
What do we start with
Guy Gardner.
Because he's very good.
So, like,
Go.
as a
Green Lantern super fan.
As a Green Lantern fan, and you've heard many videos now, I love Hal Jordan. Hal Jordan, Jon Stewart, Guy Gardner, that's my order. Right.
Kyle Rayner's not on that list, but keep going.
Well, it's just top 3. If we're talking about White Lanterns, I consider him more of a White Lantern than a Green Lantern, my personal opinion.
I'm gonna act like that didn't hurt me, but yeah.
All right, but I've never liked Guy Gardner because I'm a fan of Hal Jordan. Guy Gardner is what Hal Jordan isn't. So he's not my forte, right? Seeing him in this movie, seeing him in the trailers, I was like, you know. But seeing him in the movie,
you get it.
I mess with him. I can't hate him.
You're supposed to hate him. That's the thing. You're supposed to not like him.
Yeah, I can't hate him for what he's doing because now it's like he has more of a purpose. I guess it's like it makes more sense. He's like he sucks as a person, but he's doing good things. You know, even there's a scene they're talking about their name. It was yeah, we're the Justice. What was it? Justice Friends.
Justice Gang.
Justice Gang. And Miss Terrific is that's a terrible name. He's like, your name is Miss Terrific. You don't get a vote. I was like, I kind of like the way you think.
Guy Gardner,
like the way you think.
The way that he's written is that he's such an asshole
to everyone.
His whole thing is that you're forced to work with him. He's so good at his job, at being a Green Lantern. He's so good at being a Green Lantern, and using the power ring, and doing all that you have to put up with his bullshit. And I mean bullshit. You gotta put up with him.
He was ready to. When the video came out about his parents saying, "Oh, you're here. Superman's here to take over."
Oh,
he was ready to say, "I'm an intergalactic cop. I gotta stop you." Superman, he looked in his face, said, "I'm gonna take you in." I was like, "What?"
That's Green Lantern right there.
He said, "What?"
He didn't try to rationalize nothing. He said, "Oh, that's a threat. I'm supposed to take care of that. I don't care if that's my friend, the most powerful metahuman known to man. I'm doing my job."
If that is true, you are done here. I was like, what?
Make a move, Big Blue.
That was tough. He stood on business. He didn't shake. He wasn't sweating nothing. He was like, I'm going to take you in. And ooh, literally he could grab him. Superman could reach and touch him. That's how close he was. He wasn't even scared.
Face to face. This far away.
And
let's talk about that.
Bold.
Let's talk about that fuck ass Bob. That haircut that he had. Perfect.
Seeing him in the comic books, that's the first thing I was like, why he look like that? Seeing it in person, it still look weird.
But that's the point,
it still look weird. But I was
he's so the point is that he's so out of touch. He's so out of touch and repellent that you can't like. You know that's why he's a character.
There's-
That he's out of touch and repellent.
yeah.
You can't help but appreciate that as a character. Because
He's
when
just off.
when it's game time,
Dude is in.
he's him. No, like he's him.
He like oh.
Bro single-handedly took out half of the Barovians that were shooting at all them kids.
He's
on
the
a
way he uses
dime.
his ring too. I have to give him props for that because I think Hal Jordan is more the type to like do kind of this thing.
He overpowers his enemies.
Yeah.
Guy Gardner.
He's just like he's
well,
trying to have fun.
Well, Guy's an
He's-
asshole. That's his whole thing. He's an
Yeah.
asshole. So his constructs
It's just
are an asshole.
he's just having fun. He's just yeah.
You put oven mitts on a on a
Giant
monster,
lizard.
even though your friend's like, dude, I need help. He's like, yeah, I put oven mitts on him. Bro.
He like made a backhand, just backhanded people.
Backhand, middle finger,
Like-
backhand, middle finger, backhand,
It
middle
was saying-
finger.
And he's like he's doing it almost effortlessly. Like he doesn't even care. He's just walking
Puts
around.
a muzzle on it.
Like he's just having a good time. He's like, you ain't really worth the effort type thing. I was like, yo. I was like, I heard some people say I wish it was Hal Jordan. I
No.
wish it was this.
How could it never?
Personally, I don't think that would have fit because like one, their team isn't formed yet. Number two, I think there's a good because they're talking about like the leaders of the team, and if anyone's the lead for them, because Superman's not a part of it yet, it will be Guy Gardner in comparison with Superman.
Hal
so like
Jordan
having
is
them two,
too much of a like. He has too much depth as a character to be able to
He's
put in
too-
such a small role.
you have to be it's
Guy's
like
perfect
them
for it because he's
comparing
just an
them, yeah.
asshole. But that he's so good that like he has the job because he's so good despite him
Everything
being the worst. Like
Yeah.
despite him being the worst,
It's
most
like just
repellent
literal-
person you could think of,
Yeah,
he's him.
the literal comparison. You can only compare him to Superman, in my opinion. Like them two are literally like mirror images.
Who?
Guy Gardner and Superman.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Hal Jordan. I'm like,
No,
oh,
no, no,
I
no.
got a boat to sail you, buddy.
No, that's nah.
Hell no.
But like
Hell no.
you can see the opposite here. One trying to be good. One's like he's not trying to be bad. He just does bad things. Not like
What's-
evil, but he just is like he does asshole things.
He's an
for
asshole.
good,
Like that's
you know?
just like you.
That's the comparison.
I mean, like this is a common trope. Nobody likes like
No.
nobody likes cops. Like
Who?
there's always a great bit where it's like
Everywhere.
I'm trying to remember what the bit was.
SNL.
Oh, where like you'll see a cop car rolling up to your house because someone
Mm.
called them on you, and you don't. They're the heroes.
No.
The heroes are here, guys. No, you don't think that. You see the cops pull you over, and you're like, this guy. I hate this guy.
Yeah.
Like everyone, the consensus is cops are assholes. It's kind of their job, so I don't blame
They
them.
have
Like
to
they're
enforce
supposed
the
to-
law.
They're literally the
things,
sticks
yeah.
in the mud.
They have to be, yeah.
This takes that to like the 15th degree.
Mhm.
Now, in the comic books, Guy Gardner is much scummier. Much scummier.
I believe it.
This
Yeah.
one, he's just a repellent asshole.
He's yeah.
Perfect. It's
He's-
perfect.
he's
Like
the-
he's not a shallow character, but he's not too. He doesn't have too much depth.
He's not taking over, yeah. He's
It
a-
showed his character specifically was important, and I'll tell you why. Because it showed the level of inspiration Superman has in that world.
Oh yeah.
Guy is an asshole. Couldn't care less. Too much effort. He sees that Superman flag held up by children. Do you know what you felt watching that?
Dog. Two little kids just like
It's pretty good.
Superman.
Starting a whole chant.
Bruh.
Everybody says-
Everyone listens to this guys know I'll be okay. They see
Now
it.
you got superpowers, right? And you see that on the news. Then you see
I'm
what
in.
Superman dealing with. What are you doing?
I'm in.
You're in. It doesn't matter.
Honey, where is my super suit? Like
Exactly.
I'm in.
Especially when you are literally you have limitless power. Like your
Yeah.
ring. If
Gotta
you
charge it
think
up.
it is. As
Mhm.
long as your ring is charged. If you think it is.
All it takes.
And this man was like, oh yeah, we're gonna go
Okay.
stop that.
How about we do what Superman would do?
Yeah.
That's tough.
Anyway, Green Lantern, fantastic.
That was an excellent choice. I was a little weary. Excellent choice. James Gunn, you cooked.
In Gun We Trust.
Always, forever,
Jaden
always.
Jaden was the first to be like, I don't know, guys. It's quite an ambitious. Jaden's also a hater.
Clearly.
No, he's literally just a hater. Like I will trash on Jaden always. But he's the type to have like he'll have a Philly cheesesteak in Philadelphia,
Mhm.
and I'll be like, hey, you want a PB&J? He's like, Philly cheesesteaks are better. It's a better sandwich.
What?
All sandwiches are bad because they don't measure up to a Philly cheesesteak. That's how Jaden's brain works.
How's that?
No, like Jaden.
What?
He gonna watch this too, and he could be like, "Nah." No, it's how it works. It's genuinely how it works. So he's like,
That's crazy.
James Gunn has an ambitious storyboard. I watched Superman and said he can do it. I watched Creature Commandos too because everyone's like, why is he starting with this weird old thing to start this whole DCU project? He could with that too.
I didn't see that. I don't know. Is that on HBO?
Oh yeah, it's animated too, so
Okay.
it's a little bit different.
Okay.
So yeah,
Mm,
who we talk about next?
that's cool. I think next. So for me, you didn't really get too much hot girl. Like,
I mean,
hey.
I mean, she's
Like-
she's gorgeous. She's
For real.
gorgeous. She's
For
also
real.
Dora. If y'all didn't know that,
The yellow Power Ranger.
Yellow Power Ranger, and she's one of the Spider Women in Man of Web. But we don't have to talk about that movie
We don't.
ever. I didn't even see it. I
Erase
don't
it.
think I want to.
No.
Um,
But she didn't really
She's-
too much. But like
badass though.
when it came time for combat, she did not like.
She was bad.
She was in there as soon as she could be. She's more aggressive. So what you would normally expect from Hawkman, Hawkgirl, like
Oh
there's no Hawkman in this. But
well.
like,
Let me correct you on that. So there's two Hawk girls.
oh,
There's
so that's
Shiera,
different.
and then this one.
Okay, so never mind.
Yeah. So
But this
Shiera's
one-
with Carter.
Mhm.
And they're
And
Hawkman, Hawkwoman.
somewhere.
Yeah, this Hawk girl. Even in the comics, all she
This is
wants
aggro.
is to smoke.
Yeah. Well, she's on brand. She's on brand. I thought it
She's
was
just a
different.
badass. Like she
She didn't really get. That's why I say she didn't really get too much like development. But I don't think that was the point of it. This movie, like you saw who she was, and she stood on that the entire time.
She
There was
was
no way to
supporting-
switch up.
I mean, she was a great supporting role.
Move. Yeah. She didn't need to. She spoke. She didn't really need words. It was more about action for her.
I think
That's
for
all she
her,
needed.
she represented what Guy couldn't, which is the average metahuman. So, in the way that Superman was able to inspire the biggest
Everyone.
asshole out of all of them, Guy Gardner,
Yeah.
she was also there. Same with Metamorpho. Metamorpho, I feel like he encapsulates the more disfigured, more like shunned metahumans.
Yeah. Also, like people who are like afraid to act.
Exactly.
Like, still
Like
doing-
anxious. All they need was just a little push, just a little inspiration.
You can do it.
So we can talk about Metamorpho with Hawkgirl because again there wasn't too much of Metamorpho.
No.
Hawkgirl, badass. She's not a hero. She's a smoke demon. She got that dictator and was like,
a fire.
no. I left my mace back there. Goodbye.
He was like, "Oh, I'm safe because you're a hero."
I'm not like Superman. What's wrong with you? Done. Dead.
Game over.
Metamorpho.
He again another not too much time. I like the fact that you can kind of see the way his brain was switching because everyone in there, I guess Lex started just it's his personal prison cell that he used. Governments put people in there. He put people in there. All kinds of stuff. So everyone's afraid of Lex. Don't do anything to piss off Lex. Was the senses of the entire prison.
Which is fair enough, because he had a whole prison
In another
in
dimension.
another dimension. And he's able
One
to
way
get
in, one way out.
metahumans in there.
Yes. And then like Metamorpho was in cage right here. His child was straight across from him. Was like, listen, wherever he says go, because my son's right there. I can't have nothing happen to him. And like, he's pretty much poisoning Superman. And as that guy who dies, like he's Lex Luthor
With
interrogates the
kryptonite.
guy.
It's important with kryptonite.
Well, yeah, Green keeps kryptonite. Obviously, if you don't know, he can turn into any other element, whether it's
And
Earth or not.
If he knows the atomic structure, he can
He can
morph
just
his
make
body into any shape of that specific element. He's a very cool but underrated hero.
I didn't know who he was.
You know
So
Firestorm?
much, yeah.
You know how he can do kind of the same thing where
He's
he just has to
atomic.
rearrange atoms and then he can make an entire...
Yeah.
Think of that,
Like
but not
reverse.
as powerful because it has to one be connected to him and two he has to know it.
Mm. Okay.
So that's why he said, well, I can't create
make
a
a
sun,
sun,
but I
but I
can create
can-
something like a sun.
And it did take a while too.
And he was saying the different elements.
Mm-hmm.
The-
That was a good add-on.
Dude, I'm
So
trying
those subtle features, or the subtle like
subtle features.
lines in there, that like, because most people would say just like I can make something else, and he would just stood there and made it. And I'm like, oh, add a little this, and a little helium, a little. That was fire.
Because kryptonite is an element. Like,
Yeah.
so he just needs to know what
Once you know
kryptonite
the
is.
structure, you got it.
You got it. I
And
got
like,
you.
so he made like his left hand kryptonite and was poisoning him because Lex Luthor was like, "Do it or I'll kill your son."
Simple.
Yeah, right. And as he sees like Lex Luthor willing to kill anybody, he was like,
No, I can't do that.
It's like, "Hey, can you really save my son?" So,
He went from a prisoner towards like a hero because all he needed was a push and a pull.
like
Superman was
some
that
sort of
pull,
way.
that inspiration. Lex Luthor was that push. You pushed him just a little bit too far. He went from getting pushed around and getting pushed too far. He said, I cannot sit here and watch other people die just so I can watch my son live. That's not fair.
Exactly. His spirit was crushed. Done.
No.
Yeah. He was
Whatever
you want, sir. Like, yeah. Also, this is a side note. I like the fact they showed the kryptonite poisoning. Like, it wasn't just like, oh, I'm better now because it's gone.
No, prolonged exposure does give him kryptonite.
Yeah. Like,
poisoning.
most times, like, visually, you don't see that. It's just like, once it's gone, I'm okay. Hooray!
You still look ugly.
Damn.
Coming from Metamorpho.
Still ugly, though.
You still look ugly. It's like, yeah, I know.
Boy, he's looking like an octopus, bro. You mad ugly.
All right, so let's.
But yeah, that's him.
Who
Next
next?
one,
I want to save
I'll
three
say
specific characters for last. I want to
Mr.
say.
Terrific. Actually.
See, I wanted him to be last. Like I wanted Lois because you wanna talk about her. We got.
Oh yeah.
Lois, Terrific, Lex. Let's finish. So let's talk about the GOAT.
I think we should say Superman for last. Because Lex Luthor and Superman are the biggest.
Superman,
one.
yeah. So
but let's do
the GOAT first. Jimmy Olsen.
Jimmy
Olsen.
Listen.
The GOAT, ladies.
First things first. This man somehow rizzed up Lex
Everybody.
Luthor's
He his whole thing is that he's a womanizer,
goodness.
and it's addressed in the movie in the best way possible because like every girl's like, he's so fine.
Dude, Lois is like, how do you
Lois
do
is
it?
like, how? I don't get it.
He's like, I don't
Because
know.
Lois is us.
He's
They're like,
I be breathing though.
How? The white boy be going crazy.
He be getting the
Get
bag.
the bag.
Oh my goodness.
Like, Jimmy Olsen
He
is not only the most crucial part of the entire plot. Literally, the movie,
With
the storyline fails without Jimmy Olsen.
If he doesn't rizz up the one girl who's taking this,
No.
it's over.
He doesn't even rizz her up. She's obsessed with him. He texts her
You gotta
one
like that.
time. He texts, not even texts her back.
Aura.
You see the messages, like paragraph, line, paragraph, before he's like,
All right.
ding,
So
ding.
what they did,
ding,
right?
ding,
They got Duke Dennis and made him a character. That's all they did.
Yeah.
Straight up, easy, simple, just like that.
So Jimmy's character, likable guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Him
no,
and
he's
Clark,
not-
besties. Him and Lois, partners.
Yeah, from jump,
Like-
he was like, "Let's get to work."
He's not infantilized. He's not put in the back seat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, of course, he's not at the same level of reporting as Clark and Lois.
No,
he's obviously
he's-
younger. He works
He's
with
newer,
them.
He's doing yeah.
Exactly. But he's also not the little photographer, the little intern boy. That's like
He's
17 years old.
Dude,
You're
yeah.
like, oh boy, I get to hang out with Superman.
Hooray! I get to nah.
No, Jimmy's his own guy.
He's upgraded.
He's a supporting guy,
Mhm.
but he's his own guy. And this man, he does two things
Man.
that make this
man.
story like fully complete. Texts his ex, which it was so funny because she's like, okay, so your hot ex sends you this and he's like, hot.
Who is this?
He's like, hot. What are you talking about?
They got the right number, like what?
So, but what he did is that he hit her up knowing that, and he tells Lois, he's like, you owe me so big, you don't even know. Like, so he hits her up, gets all those pictures of her taking selfies in front of contracts, maps, crime scenes, all that. And then, you know what else he does? While Lois is busy crashing that T-Sphere, that T-Mobile,
yeah.
this boy, one draft, hands it over to his editor-in-chief.
It's like the
He
word.
says, perfect, post it.
I got the story.
He's the GOAT.
I got the story, boys. Here you go.
He's the GOAT.
That was the Cat Perry. That was go to two.
Huh.
The Cat Perry from the previous
No, it wasn't.
Justice League, the same guy.
No, it wasn't.
Those same black dude.
Lawrence Fishburne was the first one.
It looks similar.
Are we about to have a racial talk right now?
The racial
Like,
talk. Well, what?
They do not look the same.
They look awfully similar.
Dude, no.
Mm.
No.
Anywho.
No, they don't look the same.
But yeah, no, that was W Jimmy. W Jimmy right there.
No, he's the GOAT. But Perry, the rest of Daily Planet, who cares? Like they were
They're
nice
very
and they were a little bit
minute.
comic book accurate, but it was
They're not important characters at all.
Let's talk about Lois.
But next thing is Lois. I kid
What do
you
you hate?
not.
What do you hate?
I do not like Lois Lane. Now, mind you, she does good things in the movie. She is a good, definitely supporting actress in the movie. Just her character. Now, I don't like her character because she did something wrong.
Just say you can't handle it, bro.
No.
Just say, say
no.
that's not your. You don't like
Literally,
strong, independent women. Is
That's
that
has
it?
nothing to do with it at all.
Bro, I just
off
think
jump. Off
I just
jump.
think you just don't like strong women. I think that's just
Strong
repellent
women?
to someone like
How
you.
does how? Okay, first, how's she a strong woman at all?
She's strong.
The
woman.
first thing you do, right? So you know, first off, she knows who Superman is. She knows Clark Kent is Superman. They've been dating for 3 months, right? They do like to do they're doing like a little interview thing, right? So okay, interview me as
Miss
as
Lane.
Superman. It's so, okay. She's asking questions, and you'd expect, hey, I know what you've been through. I know a lot of this stuff. Let me not go super heavy on you because maybe I don't know, you got some turmoil about it or something about it, right? And she's like cooking this man like she didn't know who he was. And like she's asking all kinds of questions and all kind like who gave you authority to act for the United States? Or how come you think you can do this? Or why do you think you can do that? And literally this man's getting up, standing up mad. Like
They're all valid questions too. I'm like respectfully.
they are, but like you know, I've been your man. You know what I'm saying?
She's
you
a
know
Pulitzer
me.
Prize winner. Are you kidding me? He said, "Yeah, you can professionally interview me as Superman." And she said, she even gave him an out. She's like,
Hey,
"Are you
still
sure?"
though, like there's like I get that you're a journalist. This is what you want to do. You're a reporter, put it on the thing. But like still, like you know this is your and then at the end of all that, you're gonna call him out and say, yeah, this is what you do. Every time things get hard, you get up and walk away and try to be all jolly, and then walk off saying, this is why I knew our relationship would never work. What are we doing?
Respectfully, let's not act like Clark didn't have any agency in that argument.
I'm not saying he didn't.
He
I'm
didn't
just
let me know
saying
what was
like he had
was
beef.
not honest either.
But like when you're not ready to talk on something, you're not gonna talk on it.
Respectfully, if you're not ready to talk on it, you don't tell someone you're ready to talk on it. That's all I'm saying.
He didn't say he was ready.
Yes, he did. He said
When?
you can interview me as Superman.
He said interview me as Superman, not like I'm ready to talk on this exact subject.
And, well, okay, so I'll give context to that. Lois, at work that day, was watching the news of Boravia and Jaren
Oh,
Gore.
right, yeah.
She was visibly bothered because she saw, like, so the entire, every character misunderstands Clark and Superman. And then they all realize, well, I would say except for Mr. Terrific because he's genius. Everyone misunderstood who Superman was.
Mhm.
Even Lois. She thought he was just some dumb farm boy. Yeah, like, you can see it in terms of, like, how she tried to rationalize what he was thinking. It was like, oh, so, like, who do you think you're representing? She didn't get. Clark didn't understand. Not understand, like, he understood everything she was asking, but it was trumped
Like the
by
reasoning
people were going to
behind
die. She figured that out whenever he got really upset.
Mm-hmm.
She also figured that out when Bro turned himself in. Like, there's, like, Lois, she starts off as that, like, repellent kind of, like, journalist, hard-nosed dog.
Yeah,
Like,
rough.
she's a dog.
Rough.
Like, she go for
Yeah.
that story. She gonna ask you the questions that she knows you're not gonna like. Lois is the one person in the entire movie that wanted to save Clark. Everyone else said, too much effort. I don't want to get in the crosshairs of government. That's a lot. The risk ain't worth it. And she said, that's your friend. What the?
Hey, listen.
She's the only one.
We're not gonna say she don't have redeeming qualities, all right?
the redeeming quality being the only person that
Hey.
wanted to save Clark.
We're not gonna say she ain't, but it's just like that right there. I ain't mess with that at all. Me personally.
She,
No.
I was gonna say, you actually keep going because I'll go to what I liked about her. 'Cause, yeah,
I will say, I'll give her this. She's another character, especially someone without powers who still like stood on business, right? So she goes out of her way. So Superman is now in Supermax dimensional prison, and she, like you said, like goes and like, hey, you gonna say Superman what? Like, what's going on? She even tries to protect like Clark's identity at the same time.
Which
But they just call
guy
it
gives
out.
away so
Immediately, she
It's
said,
like, so you know about the hypnoglasses? And she's like, no.
"What?
But if I didn't, I would now.
Oh, so you
And
know
he's
it's
like,
Clark Kent.
so you know he's Clark Kent. And she's like, dude.
I'm not even asking you.
She
You're just telling
literally,
me.
she literally says, why does he trust everybody?
Yeah.
Why does he trust literally everybody?
Like he's just giving away. What's going on, my brother? But she's out there, the one, like the first one to be like, let's go get him. And like anytime, you know, she's flying these spaceships or Miss Rivet's vehicle, she's in front of all this, like, she doesn't have to be. She has no power. She can walk away at any point. But she's like, nah, I'm gonna ride or die if my man's here. I appreciate that. That's a good role. Especially someone with no power.
Yeah.
You can't change anything. That's pretty fire.
So I like Lois in this specific Lois. I hated Zack Snyder's Lois Lane. Because she
I remember.
was like, she had qualities about her that I enjoyed as like a Lois Lane.
Her being more emotional.
Not fan. I mean, she wasn't emotional. It's like she just seemed so helpless.
Mm.
Like she would insert herself into things that she couldn't get out of. Almost like she counted on Superman.
To come save her.
Yeah,
Oof.
yeah.
I don't
In
know.
this one, none of that. None of that. And what I respect about, and this is why I was joking with you, like, you just don't like strong women, is that she knows who she's talking to across that recorder. She knows that is Superman.
Oh.
3 years of doing Superman stuff, just lost once. So the record is there.
Come on.
And she's still, like,
That's
putting it
right.
on him. She's like, no, you're not above these other people. I'd ask this to anybody. But that's in her as a reporter. So part of her is letting her guard down. Because you remember she was very even in the beginning she's very guarded, like very like
Swag,
suspicious. She walks in with the bat, everything. She's like, ooh, who's here? Cooking breakfast. She's like, what are you doing here, bro? Like very
Literally make you breakfast.
very guarded up, very she wanted to protect her own peace and emotions and all of that. And you saw that with her just being like, I told you I wasn't good at relationships after her first fight. After they fought, she's like, I told you I wasn't good at relationships. Like she wanted to run away because she didn't want, like we all get it. Like it's a little childish, but like we get where she was coming from by her being like, I knew this wasn't gonna work just because they fought.
It wasn't even like a bad fight.
I feel like she felt like it was her fault that she pushed him there, which, like, let's be honest, it was.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that Clark didn't once just be like, hey, like, that was kind of like that hurt me as Clark, not as Superman. Because if you had just said, hey, that like hurt me as Clark, she would have been like, see, like, let's just not do this. Like, let's just not do this interview. Like,
that's what I'm saying with that right there.
But again, Lois cares. She's the only one that cares about Clark. The entire world's against. Everyone's like, ooh, he might be
a bad guy.
he might be a bad guy. Everybody turned. Well, except Mr. Terrific. Mr. Terrific was just like, this is weird. I gotta see. He's a brain guy.
He's too
He
smart.
assesses the situation before making a decision.
He's too smart. Like,
So he had to make a verdict, but you not making a verdict inadvertently puts you as not with Clark. Like you're not against him, but you're not with him. Lois was always with him. She said, I don't believe that for a second. None of that. I know who you are. Yeah. She in those moments, she understood Clark finally as like, oh,
I give you that.
You're just like Superman. Like you're like Clark Kent is Superman. Superman is Clark Kent. Like the only difference between the two is glasses, like hypno glasses.
Hypno glasses.
That's it. She was the first one to see that, and in the whole movie. I mean, other than Ma and Pa, but like they weren't.
Raised them.
Like they raised them. It didn't really
no
count.
confusion. Yeah.
Yeah. And in that, like her immediately seeing that Lex was involved with this is like, yeah, I have a friend at a bank who runs his money, and that's weird. So I'm going. She walks her ass up to the Hall of Justice to go lecture metahumans as someone who's not a metahuman. Again,
So there's no power.
ballsy.
No power at all.
Ballsy. And then when they don't want to help, she's like, I'll do it myself.
She wasn't gonna do nothing, but
How can you not like that?
like I said, the start was just not it for me. Like I get it though, like that does also
start was
involve a
rough, I'll give you that.
conversation of like that's a real thing. Because not only insecurity about relationships, now like you're in a relationship with the man, the Superman, right? So like anything can happen. He may not be able to show up, may not be able to be there for you. If you're already insecure, like with yourself or maybe relationship period, like that's a tough thing to juggle. So I get it. I get why they did that, and like it kind of showed like also in the relationship how Superman, even though he's not trying to be mean or not trying to be angry, like he walks off without saying anything. Like he's trying to collect himself, still be the good guy, and not say something like.
I give that in points to this version of Clark because he gets angry, but when you're as powerful as you are and you get angry, the best thing to do in a situation is just leave. Just leave.
You could see it, like he was getting loud. He was like when you smile because you're mad. Yeah.
Because when you escalate, like whenever, like if me and you were getting a heated argument and we escalated to a point, our escalation is pretty even. Like we're operating on the same rules. If him and Lois get in a fight, not only is it different because man and woman, they're arguing, a very angry man is going to be much more dangerous than a very angry woman. Just inherent, like yeah. So dial that to 1,000,000.
Just crank
this
it
man
out,
can outfly the gravitational pull of a black hole. Off a hangover. Like off a hangover.
You're not gonna win that fight. So
I get that's why Clark does it, and I understand how people can receive that as like, oh, he's just being childish. Like, no, guys.
You have to.
He's been raised right. He knows that I'm just gonna get angrier and angrier and angrier, but that has consequences.
Yes, very much. When you feel emotion like that, like now I will say, my own personal experience, like you can't. If you feel some sort of about something,
you gotta say it.
You have to speak on it. Now, mind you don't have to have a conversation of why I'm feeling, but like in this case, I'm pissed at you. Just say it. Hey, I'm mad because you did X. You don't have to talk about it, but put it out there. So now it's not just you were mad 3 weeks ago. You didn't say nothing. It's like no, now it's like I told you.
That hit close to home, huh?
And my personal experience, because
personal. How we
listen. Clearly, I'm a larger human, right? When I get mad, I can get loud. I'm normally a quiet person as well, if you haven't noticed. When I get mad, I get loud. And if I get loud and get big and aggressive on you, that's kind of scary. So I try to, it's hard to do. But I try to separate myself from the situation.
So you literally get it as a big guy. You're like, okay, no, like that.
I'm stronger than most people.
I don't want to say emotionally mature, but someone who knows themselves.
Who can, at least acknowledge, hey,
emotionally mature enough to be like, I
need to separate.
I don't have a handle past this. Mm-hmm. And like, we're kind of bleeding the Clark from Lois, but they're interconnected. They're together.
Their story,
They're very most like how Guy and Superman are two sides of the same coin. They're both heroes. Superman, a Boy Scout, cares about people. The nicest guy. You would want to give this man free falafel. like that versus Guy, you want to double charge him just for anything that he orders. Like he
had a couple zeros to it.
Lois is the other side of Clark, where they're motivated by truth,
they're trying
justice, being a good person. But Clark is very much like, I don't want to hurt nobody. Lois doesn't have the privilege. She didn't have the privilege of strength. So she gotta be strong, and boy,
beat him up with words.
She's strong,
and that hurts. Yeah.
She again, like Jimmy. Without Jimmy and Lois, Superman would have lost.
Yeah, they would have found nothing.
Yeah,
they would just
lost. Lois was the actress too, Rachel Brosnahan. I love her.
They did good. Everyone did good.
Rachel Brosnahan.
Yeah. She did great.
I fell in love with her as an actress watching the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Oh, she's perfect in that. And in this, she kind of builds on that in a way because her character in that show is very, she's very sharp. She's very witty, but she's a stay-at-home mom. This one, it's the other side of sharp and witty, where it's not like smart alecky comedian. She's a sharp reporter. Nothing gets by her. You remember, because Jimmy's like slam dunk case, he benefits from this war with them, and she's like, I don't know about that one. Because I called my friend at the bank to double check, and that's not what happened.
Even
It
like,
doesn't make sense that he's giving away $8 billion worth of weapons for $1
it's
billion.
the math ain't mathing.
The math ain't math.
And then when
Nobody else.
Jimmy sends the pictures to her, I forgot why.
She's the one that finds it out.
She's looking and it's like, what's this behind her? Jimmy had him for a minute too. It wasn't just you had him for a minute. It's a collection. Yeah, like
Smart.
Lex, whatever. Yeah, all that stuff.
Ballsy. Yeah, she's not as. I don't even want to say feminine, but like submissive. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Is like submissive. She's not as submissive.
Yeah, no, she's very.
As what a lot of I think dudes would have liked to see in a Lois Lane. But what I would say to those guys is, you guys haven't read Superman.
I don't think.
In the comic books, Lois Lane is so ballsy. Batman uses the front door at their house.
That's cool.
And then, okay, so like John Kent in the comic books is like, why is Batman at the front door? You're Batman. Lois is like, yeah, he made that mistake once. He made that mistake once.
That is tough.
Yeah, and Batman's like, yeah, we don't need to do that again. Like, yeah, we don't need to go through all that again.
Let me just, Lois, let me in.
To be able to talk down Superman.
You got
Batman.
Tough.
She's tough.
And
Punk
like,
rock kid from the city.
Yeah. See, I come from my first introduction to Lois Lane was Smallville. I didn't watch the old Superman movies yet, but Smallville, Lois Lane, Mad Dog. She was like,
Yeah, Mad Dog.
She was all up in your business. She would yell, be in
She
your
did
face.
not care what you
She
said.
did not care. Multi-millionaires, whatever. Villains don't care. I'm gonna write about it. I'm gonna talk to you about everything. So like that's what I'm used to in Lois Lane. I really never read the comics and the movies. The older one, she is very more submissive. She's very more save me, Superman.
I hate
I'm
that. I
useless."
hate that with Lois Lane because she's not that.
She like if she's a reporter like that, you have to be tough.
You gotta be tough.
Especially as a woman in that industry, you have to be tough. People don't care about you. You don't care about what you have to say. They don't care to give you time unless they want to get something about
She's
you.
literally
Like,
eating sugar, and Jimmy Olsen's like, "That's bad for you," and she's like, "Loser."
Yeah.
She's like, "All right,
You have
bro,
to be-
stop raining
yeah.
my parade."
I love this version because on top of that, like,
Oh, so I brought you round to it.
Now, listen.
So I brought you round to it.
I'm saying I love this version of it because if she was, that's another thing I would dislike about her. But if you're gonna deal again with someone like Superman, you have to be headstrong because like he's not gonna be there every day. He's not gonna be every night. He may look like he just died on TV. You gotta be strong to deal with that. So you know, you gotta be tough.
I'm just gonna go out for vanity's sake and say that I've convinced you that Lois Lane was actually G.
I give her listen.
Because you started off that you didn't like her at all.
I didn't like her. I don't like her.
Now
I don't like aspects. I don't like aspects of her. I'll put it like that. I don't like aspects.
Like personally, you wouldn't be friends with her. Type of thing, right?
We will be work friends, not personal friends. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, if you had to work with her, you'd be like, nah, she's great at work. But if you had to get a drink with her, with like the rest of them, no.
Like no, exactly.
I think that makes sense. Yeah, she doesn't know how to turn off the reporter, but I also think that's why Clark is smitten.
Probably.
That's why he's smitten with her.
So she's a little aggressive. I like that.
Yeah, because Clark is very like as a dude,
Yeah.
he's very submissive in a way that he'll let anyone walk in front of him.
Well, he wants to serve the people, so yeah. He wants to
There
be
ain't nothing wrong with
upservant.
that. Hey guys, there's nothing wrong with a dude that lets people walk in front of him, holds the door open, says hi, lets someone walk all like he what was the sports guy? I keep forgetting his name. Lombard, like that's the guy's last name.
I can't remember.
Just bullying him and all of that, paying him no mind. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. But then there's like Lois, where Lombard ain't gonna walk up to her and say nothing.
Not without consequences. Hey.
Nuh-uh.
Hey, listen.
You
come correct.
Did you see Editor-in-Chief Perry White talk to Lois Lane like how he talked to Jimmy? How he talked to Lombard? How he talked to Kat?
Hey, listen, he had beginning, middle, end. Every time we talked to Lois, it was no just random thoughts. No. It was
She
like.
said, "Why you ask?" He says, "I do."
You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey.
I love this Lois because she was like, did she need to get saved by Superman? Was she saved by Superman once this movie?
Nah.
When? Think about it. Think about it. Saving the world don't count as saving Lois Lane. Respectfully, it doesn't count. Not
I don't know
once.
if I can call it like save. Like he never took her out of danger or nothing.
Not once. I absolutely love that. I love that. Cause Lois saves Clark. That's the thing. Zack Snyder touches on this in his stuff too. The thing that keeps Superman grounded and at his most human is Lois Lane.
I don't remember seeing much of Lois
Yeah,
in that. Too.
that's the problem.
Yeah.
Like Lois and Superman are like they're like that. One I don't think can fully exist without the other. And in this movie, it just proves it. Superman would have just been in a box and dead if not for Lois Lane.
How many times did we just die in the movie?
And Lois needs Superman, not in the way where like the rest of the world needs. She needs Clark. She needs Clark
It's the whole shebang.
because she's such a dog. She's so tough that she forgets that there are softies. She mentions it in the movie. She says, "I question everything, and you think everyone is the most beautiful, honest person that's ever."
Opposites.
Which she didn't say that as like that's why we're different. She said that as like no, that's why like
That's why this works.
that's why I like you.
That's
It's
why we
like
got it.
because I question everything, but you just trust.
It's very opposites in like the
It's
right
so
way.
opposite. It's attractive, and you
Yeah.
can see that because not only is Rachel Brosnan an amazing actress, but the way that she was written is just great.
It's like, yeah, I can agree with that too. Only because like that has to be. It's funny like the someone who doesn't have any power, someone who's the weakest is trying to be the strongest, and someone who's the strongest is trying to be the softest, I guess. So like that kind of yin and yang right there is a very good. It's another conversation to have about a movie that has so much already going on. That was good. That's good.
I tried. See,
There's
I
so
brought
much
you
more.
around. I brought you around. She's
Hey,
actually
listen,
a well-rounded
listen.
character. I tried to tell you.
Listen, she's alright. I don't mess with her though. She's
We got it,
alright.
boys. We got
She's
it.
alright.
Alright. Hey guys, thanks for watching another episode of No Mask Required. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, see what you want us to do in the future.
And check out our socials. We got TikTok, Instagram, obviously YouTube, Twitter. No Mask Required. All the handles.